So have you ever seen any of those other Football Manager YouTubers that perpetually claim that today's episode is the biggest one in the save so far, only to click on that video and find out it's just a pre-season friendly against Woking? Well, today is not one of those clickbait videos. It is an important game today. We've had a little bit of a revival in the last few games. Since the 2-1 defeat to York, we followed it up with another pretty close encounter against Kidderminster, who are near the top of the table, but they just managed to sneak past us. But then we beat Gateshead 2-1. Got a draw with Braintree with some pretty late goals coming in that game as well. And then we beat Boston United 2-1. And we have a look at the table. It's not been enough to pull us out of the relegation zone. We're still in it, 1 point behind South Shields, 3 points behind local rivals Brackley. But today we've got South Shields. We've got 3 games left. South Shields today, then 15th place Darlington. Last day of the season, already relegated Altrincham. We've given ourselves a chance, but today's game is crucial. Win it, and we'll be 2 points ahead of South Shields. And in their next fixture, they go to Brackley, and they can't both win that one. So if we could beat South Shields today and then follow it up with a win against Darlington, well, the miracle might be on and the save might continue. Let's get into it and see how we get on against South Shields today. Okay, this feels like a bit of a huge one. We're going out into it playing a 4-4-2, and look who we've got in midfield. Fraser Holman, who only came through in the last youth intake. Really, he's a striker, but we're playing him as a box-to-box midfielder, and he's been pretty good in the 2 games that he's played there so far. He's 6'3" as well, so there's an aerial presence in there. I fear we might need to make a quick change already, because I reckon I'm probably on comprehensive highlights from when I've been watching our other games to try and secure a result. Well, I've been watching them in the longest highlights possible, apart from watching the whole game. Trying to make little tweaks and little changes as we go just to try and maximise the performance. But you don't want to see all of that shenanigans today. So we'll get you into the... Oh, we've had an early chance already. We'll get you into the shorter highlight package. So yeah, we're back to a 4-4-2. Wingers probably the area we've been weakest in since we took over, but well, we're just playing the system because it's fairly rudimentary. Goodness me, I'm nervous as a kitten. The players seem to be able to handle it. It doesn't ask too much of anybody tactically, and it means we can play Sheriff as a poacher. And he's been doing that role very well so far. But my goodness, that was a chance, wasn't it? Still no joy from the old corners. We've tried tweaking them again for today's game. Oh, that's a terrible tackle. That's a little bit better from Wilson. But we need another result today, and that is not going to help. And we're going to go attacking already if we lose this game. Oh, well, then we're banking on South Shields going and getting a result against Brackley, us winning our last 2 games and clawing back a 3-point gap between us and Brackley. Oh, but it looks unlikely, and I think Brackley might already have taken the lead. So in fact, we could be in even more trouble if we lose this game. It could be save over if we lose this game, and they're in again, and a second goal would make things even more difficult. A draw in this game, well, that wouldn't be a disaster. We wouldn't have it in our own hands, but wouldn't be a disaster. And the Sheriff, I thought he was offside for a second, but the Sheriff's in. And you know what? I think we're going to stay attacking. Our defence is probably, well, it's vulnerable. Even in those 2 games that we showed you we'd won, they were both 2-1 victories. We can't keep clean sheets. But we can score goals. And with this 4-4-2, we are creating chances. They're not attractive chances. It's quite kick and rush and get the Sheriff to run onto things. But, well, look, we're not here to play champagne football. We're here to try and get the save to continue. And we'll do it by hook or by crook. We're through again, are we? No, we've got it cleared. Let's just get on the ball. We're trying to play the ball down the flanks. Use Bickley as the pivot to play off. Quick balls forward. Try and release the Sheriff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's given away a penalty and that looked like a great tackle. Oh, and we've not saved a penalty. Well, in the 2 seasons we've been here. And we've not saved one again. And we've got to do it all again. 20 minutes gone. We're behind for the second time. Oh, goodness me. They don't half put you through it, these boys. But I reckon if we lose this game, it is as good as over. Let's just pause and have a look what Brackley are up to. So, well, they've not made it easy here, have they, to find. They've got loads of results in there. Twice, Brackley are 1-0 up against Braintree. So that would mean we're relying on Brackley to beat South Shields and South Shields to lose their other game. And we're going to have to win our last 2. It's not going to happen. We're going to have to shout at them. We're going to demand more. I mean, if it wasn't for that penalty, we'd have been in this match. We've had more shots. Their XG's better, but that's because they had a penalty, which is quite high on the XG. But it's not happening for us, is it? We're going to have to thrash our arms. We're going to have to tell them it's far from good enough. Bickley's playing all right. Sheriff's playing all right. Fraser Holman in midfield is not. But he's not the worst of our midfielders. Captain Kennedy's playing worse. Wilson on the right wing is bad. Fryatt must have given away the penalty. Oh, none of it's good enough. None of it's good enough. We need more. I would like to be playing this on full highlight so I can tinker and tweak, but you don't want to see that. Let's fire the boys up. Okay, it's forced to highlight. We don't have the ball though, so it might not be one for us. We've won it back now. Hit the Sheriff. That's the ball. Oh, it's not. It's too long. That's how we've been playing though, and the Sheriff has been wriggling through regularly. That first chance he had was pretty point blank. If he could have scored that, we'd have been in it. We're down. We've just got ourselves relegated. Well, this is an absolute disaster, and I can't even give another team talk yet. It's gone straight over our defence. The seas parted and Dimitri Seas tacked it away. 28 minutes. I don't see us coming back even for a point. Let's try and encourage them. We're going to have to do something here. I mean, our defence is so porous, we may as well only play one of them. Let's get Stevens up there as well. Let's pop Sheriff as the poacher in the middle. We'll get Stevens as the deep lying one over at the side. We're going to ask Turner to be the entire defence. And we're going to have to push the wing backs on as well. We're just going to have to press them and press them and press them. And hope for a miracle from the FM gods. But I don't think it's likely. Sling it over the top. Get the Sheriff in. He's in. He's in. He's got one back. He's got one back. What have we got? 17 minutes, just under. Well, it's nothing if not exciting. But in terms of the save, it looks all over at the moment. What are Brackley up to? Maybe if Brackley have got pegged back, I think they might have, you know. They're at 2-2. In fact, they were 2-1 down and they've just scored an equaliser. That could change things, but Fylde seem to be getting a result as well, and that brings them back into contention. Fylde are beating Gloucester. Oh, goodness me. We need something. We need something now. Give it to the Sheriff again. Don't let anybody else shoot but the Sheriff. Get it in. He's gone down. It's a penalty. Who's taking it because we normally miss them? Oh, no, it's the Sheriff. The Sheriff! And we're back at 3-3. We're currently playing one centre-back. I think we stay attacking, but we need another centre-back. Kennedy has played rubbish in midfield, so he can go back there. Stevens can sit in there as a deep-lying playmaker. And we can leave things pretty much unchanged, I reckon. Lewis Wilson is playing terribly. Let's get Chad Timpson on. Come on, Chadders. He's got a lick of pace about him. Maybe up against some tired legs, that might help. Normally, when you're a couple of goals down and you come back, well, me at least, then go and concede another one late on to still lose. Not today. Please, not today. Bickers. Give it to him. He's gone down again. Oh, I thought we got another pen. Okay, get up. Get up. Bickers. Oh, their keeper's done a great save. Oh, and now they're breaking. Tackle him. Turner. Yes. Oh, that was a chance for Bickers. Oh, that could have been a season saver. We're in again, though. Bickers. Release him. Now release the Sheriff. Release the Sheriff. Oh, that's possibly his easiest chance. He scored 3, but he's missed 2 good ones, hasn't he? Oh, and here comes the Heartbreak Kid. What's happening now? Don't. Oh, oh no. Exactly as I described. You come back only to have your heart broken again. Oh, we're going back to one centre half again. Right. You need to get up front. Oh, we're back to game over again. It's agony to ecstasy to absolute despair. Oh, you're going to have to be a Carolero as well. Okay. We go again. Now we're just desperate for an equaliser now. We'll just take the point. How's he curled in? How does a team in the relegation zone curl home a 25-yard free kick? Oh, and our keeper has just agadooed at it and not got close to saving it. He's a keeper on the wane, by the way. 38 next season. Right, we're in the 88th minute. We need more. In fact, I apologise for this, but we're going to have to go full match for the last couple. Because we might need to just pour more men forward. Now, go, Sheriff. Oh, just get it over the top for him. One more chance he needs. No, not the C. Why couldn't he have done that when he was through on goal the first time? Come on. They have got a 4 up against us. There's got to be gaps. Why are they playing so attacking, by the way? They're leading. Oh, now we're in trouble. Storer, who's been wretched this season. Oh, he's let him through. Oh, we've kicked it into the opposition's head. And it's bounced behind. We've got 5 minutes of stoppage time. Gotta do something. Get up, Bickers. Jump for it, Bickers. I tell you what. Brief interlude. Why? There's so much right with FM20's match engine. Why don't players jump? That does frustrate me. Why doesn't a 6'4" target man jump sometimes? Oh, have you just passed it out for a throw? That's not ideal, is it? We're going to shout encouragement from the sidelines. Get it away. Now break. Oh, no, win the ball back. Win it back because the Sheriff is up there with Bickers. 2 against 2 if we can launch it. Come on, just play it right over the top of their heads. That's not the ball, is it? Oh, dear. What a terrible decision from the goalie. Time is ticking. I don't think we've got a 4th in us. We don't seem to be able to create anything. Just can't get it forwards. Come on, now we can. Over the top. Oh, not there. Come on. Oh, it's just poor play from both teams at the moment. Now we've got it out wide. Come on, look how many people are in the box. Hit the first defender, of course you do. Terrible season for Storer. Terrible. He's given the ball away again. We've taken off the player that has the long throw. That was Wilson, the right winger. We're probably going to have Storer trying it, even though we can't do them. No, we're giving the ball away, and Navarro's on the break. Go to him. Oh, and Storer's been overtaken from a standing start. And Colin holds one. Goodness me. We need a goal for the save to continue. Oh, that's a thug challenge. One goal. One goal and the save continues. Get in, Vickers. Oh, that's a great challenge. Oh, that was inch perfect. And it's a corner, which is code for a counter-attack, and we've got just over a minute left. There's the counter. Good, so that player has just run past the ball back over to his right-back position. Genius. Good stuff from the match engine. Still work to be done for FM22, I think. The Sheriff. Oh, no. Cannot force an opportunity. Come on, what have we got? 30 seconds. One more chance. 30 seconds. Sling it in. Sling it. Why is Bickley there? Sling it in. Well. An XG of 1.94. Oh. Well, we can't be too harsh because we've got 2 more games to play. Hands together. I'm disappointed. They're motivated. Are we done? We're not completely done. Looks like Brackley have won, so they look out of it. We need Brackley to beat South Shields. We've got to go and beat Darlington. And then that would put us a point behind South Shields on the last day of the season. God knows what Fylde are up to. I didn't even look, but they've just beaten Gloucester. It's painful. We're going to go and play the Darlington game. We'll be back for the last game of the season. It could be over by then. We're going to have to beat Darlington to even have a chance on the last day. If South Shields beat Brackley, well, we're bringing Leamington into play. There's all kinds of connotations. The most likely is we will no longer be producing one of our own.